The Gentle Whisper, Elijah's story of burnout and renewal, based on 1 Kings 19. After fire fell from heaven and consumed his sacrifice on Mount Carmel, Elijah should have felt invincible. He had just witnessed one of the greatest miracles in history. The prophets of Baal defeated, the people of Israel shouting, "The Lord, He is God." It was a moment of triumph. But not long after, the prophet found himself running, not toward celebration, but away from fear. Queen Jezebel had promised to kill him, and the man who had stood fearless before hundreds now trembled before one. His spirit broke. Under the hot desert sun, Elijah collapsed beneath a broom tree. The exhaustion ran deeper than his bones. It reached his soul. He whispered, "It is enough. Lord, take my life." He didn't want to go on. This was burnout at its rawest form. Spiritual, emotional, and physical collapse. The prophet who once called down fire now had no spark left within him. But God's response wasn't rebuke, it was compassion. An angel touched Elijah gently and said, "Get up and eat." Near his head was freshly baked bread and a jar of water. He ate, then slept again. When he woke, the angel returned with the same words, "Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." No sermon, no correction, just rest, nourishment, and grace. Strengthened by that food, Elijah traveled 40 days to Mount Horeb, the mountain of God. There, in a cave, he poured out his pain. "I've done everything for you, Lord. I've been zealous, but I'm alone and afraid." Then came the lesson. A mighty wind tore through the mountains, but God was not in the wind. An earthquake shook the ground, but God was not in the earthquake. Fire blazed, but God was not in the fire. Then came a gentle whisper. That's where God was, not in the noise, not in the chaos, not in the performance, in the stillness. And in that quiet space, God reminded Elijah of his purpose, his worth, and that he was never truly alone. Moral and modern reflection. This story mirrors the burnout culture of today, where people give everything, only to find themselves empty afterward. Even the strongest can collapse under the weight of expectations, fear, and fatigue. God's message through Elijah's experience is timeless. It's okay to not be okay. Rest is not weakness, it's sacred. God speaks loudest when we slow down long enough to listen. Sometimes the most spiritual thing we can do is eat, sleep, and listen for the gentle whisper of God's love. If you believe God is great, comment, "Lord, help me." Please like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment and follow for more.